Welcome back, guys. Today we are going to be racing at Japan. So if you didn't join us last episode, it was our maiden Formula One victory. As you can see there at our home race, P1 with Orlando and Sergio Perez on the podiums with us. So if we want to go and have a look at standings, we are currently sitting fifth out of all drivers, which is just phenomenal after three races. Um, and we can see a couple Aussies on a point at least. So I will be taking that Valtteri all the way down there in equal 13th. But Kick Sauber, 5th overall in the constructors, and absolutely loving the start of this season. So we are going to go into a secret meeting here, which I've never done before. So it looks like we are meeting with Williams. And you know what? I am going to continue talks with him just for the sake of how we are traveling. I'm intrigued. I've never done one of these, so we will have a look. And yeah, let's continue talks. So we will come back into that, I'm assuming. I don't plan to sign with
Been
them, but
scouring the socials and asking around, and I'm delighted to say that the team are none the wiser about us chatting with anyone else. And the meeting went well, too. I know. I'm amazing. You're welcome.
no, that tripped me out. I don't know if you could hear that audio, but I thought someone was actually talking to me through my headphones because it was showing the game screen and this lady talking like, "Oh, this is a bit how's it going?" I'm thinking, don't get too much attention here, so I will take any female chat I can get. Anyway, let's advance and see how these upgrades come onto the car. So the stiffening strays seem to have been in, and the cylinder head is also on.
Okay, mate, I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but I'm afraid to say that some of them have failed quality control. We're going to need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
So it looks like we got a few on. So our car is actually better than Williams now, so we won't be leaving them at this rate. But we are better than three teams now by the look of it. So absolutely loving life. We have set the harder compound for this weekend, and let's get into practice. And we are back, guys, with practice. Let's get into the quick practices and see how we can go. I am very grateful I'm not practicing because it is a wet track, apparently. So let's see. We're 2 of 2 so far, but we've used half our time. So we are going to have to hope for a good run here by the look of it. And we have got our first failure. So I actually thought it was Barcelona as the next race, so I was keen as for that, but it's only Japan, so I'm a bit devo, but again, it is 2:29 a.m. on the 8th of February as I am recording this, so the amount I put my heart on the line and energy to impress you guys, you should be very grateful. I actually was in an Uber on the way home from work, and he had his own YouTube channel. He had 5,000 subs. And we're just chatting, and he's telling me, yeah, just do it. Just, like, keep hustling, keep grinding, because, like, he basically talked me up. He said I was a really good bloke and, like, this and that. But the message he said was just give it a crack. Is similar to what I like to preach myself. But, like, he expects me to do well, and it gave me confidence. I haven't released a video yet, but it just gives you a good feeling when people are saying keep doing it, like, and this may not take off, but like just the small things. Like today I gave mate Harry Smart the Saudi Arabia recording to have a look at and just give some feedback on. And he looked through it and he said, "Oh, that's really good." And I'm like, "Well, I didn't expect it. I've never really been told that by people on YouTube before, so I am grateful for your feedback, Harry." But yeah, he just said keep pushing and keep striving, and like it will take off. If you believe it will take off, it will take off. So I'm going to manifest that shit into existence. But yeah, thank you again, Harry. And just another early reminder, because I have made a pact, not to myself to keep saying it, but yeah, Christian, get fucking PS5 so I can verse you in our co-op career mode. I have to keep saying this every single time because, well, he might not do it otherwise. Not the best of practice sessions. We missed out on 2 there. I did ramble through a lot of it, but yeah, 13 out of the 15 is okay. And let's head into quali. And we are back in Q1 here. Weather is looking rather perfect for us. But yeah, without further ado, let's get onto the track and set a flying lap. So we got pushed down to P15, so we are going to have to go out again. We need to beat this time to get ourselves through to Q2. So we are risking our tyres, but I think the risk definitely outweighs not going. So if that makes sense at all, I don't think it does. But we do need to try and get through to Q2. So we do have to really use these tyres, otherwise there's no point. So we are up 3/10 already, which is a positive. Let's see what we can produce. We have also underfueled the car just a tad, because, yeah, no point doing 2 laps out here. We just need the one good one, which we're 8/10 up. So at this point in time, we are going to go off the track there, which is not looking good, but we are still somehow 9/10 up. Gee, I don't deserve to be 9/10 up. It just shows how bad that first lap was, though, doesn't it? We have set a purple second sector going off the track all those times. Wow. So no corner cuts here will get us through to the next session, you'd imagine. We are going to go up a second on our first lap, and that puts us into 5th. Well, if we look at that, we have finished in 5th, our teammate in 14th. Great day for Kicksauber, and I think the first time this season Valtteri has gotten out of Q1. So we are only 4/10 off the McLaren, and it is looking really good for us so far this race week. And just to think we were on the cusp of not even getting into Q2. So our man Danny Rick, though, P18, how unfortunate for him. But let's get rocking and rolling into Q2 now. And we are back, guys. We have started off with a 50-second sensor fault issue, which is not ideal to our preparation there, but we are going to get out on the track and set a flying lap shortly, so fingers crossed we can get a decent time. But yeah, poor start to that session. And we are off with our first lap of potentially 2, depending on the time here. So we have taken that corner better than I think we usually do, to be honest. I'm trying not to break into these corners. I'm just trying to like release and then throttle, but that's a bad turn. So, and I have had to lay back a bit there, which isn't ideal. Green sector though, not that it means anything. because it is our first lap.
And that's P13, P13.
I haven't set a lap, Jeff. You don't need to tell me what position I am. I know I'm fucking far down, bro. Anywho. Let's see what we can do. I keep going over the chicanes and it's not ideal. That's an understatement. Alright, so 1:33 isn't the best time, which is good. It means I get a chance to go again. I'm ending too much on the curb there, but yeah, we can only improve from that start, really.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Just enough we need to get into that Q3 session, Jeffy boy. So we are currently up, but we are losing time already in this section. So let's hope the ERS helps, and it hasn't done as much as I'd want. So this could be pushing me out of Q2 if I don't pull my finger out here, lads. Let's get it. And that's a decent little exit. And we are up a second. I don't know how bad of a time we must have set in Sector 3 last lap. But, yeah, that's very poor. But good lap here, so we are going to go through, I'd imagine. Well, it's fair to say I was maybe a bit too confident there. We have been out-qualified by our teammate Valtteri for the first time this season. And he has gotten himself into Q3. Well done to the man. We are sitting in 13th on the grid alongside big Oscar Piastri, who has had another disappointing session. So we're going to have to skip to the race, and hopefully Valtteri can do us some proud and get up a bit higher into the grid, and we will be seeing you guys on the grid and missing Q3. So that is quite a disappointing start. That really is for the weekend. And it is race day now, lads. And if you look there, we have Valtteri sitting P9 on the grid next to hometown hero Yuki Tsunoda. What a qualifying session by him, especially considering Ricciardo is in P20. Wow, bit of a rivalry going on there too, I can only imagine. So we are going to get into the start of this race, but what a qualifying from Yuki and Valtteri there. So it is a cloudy start. We are going to probably go the one stopper, and we will set our fuel load to about 29 laps. Hopefully it doesn't rain, but it could bring us into game if we do get a bit of drizzle. And that's a flying start. We go up the outside of Stroll and Hulkenberg, and we are perched behind big old Valtteri Bottas, which we do make a touch bit of contact, and up the outside of us is Stroll. So Valtteri is in P10, and we are going to be looking to make a move if we can stay on the racing line. Will, come on, be better than this. But yeah, we are up his gurgler, not his gurgler, up his arse. Down the gurgler means down the throat. But anywho, We are probably going to make a move on one of these straights on him because he is looking rather slow. And then we are going to get him there because he did go quite wide. And we are up Russell's arsehole now. So yummy, yummy, yummy. And he has tried to shake me off the track.
The start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Let's have a look at that again. We are on board with Valtteri. You can see the contact I make with Georgie boy. And Russell is going straight, and I may not give him enough room here and push him off that racing line. And there is a bit of contact, and he does lose quite a few positions. Now, I am probably in the wrong here. So this is the incident from my angle. I don't think I've given him enough room. And we are very lucky to be on the track still. In real life, I'm expecting a penalty for that. So you can see around the outside we go. Bit of contact here, and it is Valtteri getting pushed back and pretty much out of this race from the first lap. So let's see what we can do post-incident. We are in P10, but Valtteri is sitting well and truly up the back, and I hope he does not have any wing damage because of me. It has also slowed us down a bit, but we are up into P10 from 13, so we have gone wide. Not wide, just off the track, more so. But let's see what we can do. We're going to have to pull our finger
DRS
out.
is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
We have Piastri lurking, so we are going to have to set some good laps here to get away from DRS. Bit more contact there. So we do end up getting around Yuki on lap 4. We are slowly gaining on Russell 2 here, I think. So there's a yellow flag, and I don't know what for. So it looks like one of the Haas's is actually out of this race, and that's what's caused the yellow flag. Nico Hulkenberg is actually out of this race. Wowee. Just crazy to see. But it explains that yellow flag and why everyone started to bank up on that map. So we are trying to catch Russell now, though. So we have been struggling on these tyres. As you can see, Yuki is all over me. But we are going to go an early pit stop here and just see if we can undercut and then gain a bit of an advantage, because I am struggling to stay on this fucking track with Russell.
Okay, forget the targets for now. We've got to focus on the pit stop.
So optimal stop. Let's see how we can go.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. That was
So
a
that's
fantastic
not a bad
stop.
time
Faster
at
than we
all.
were expecting.
I'm definitely going to take that. So we are P19th,
Pit
but we will
strategy
have
complete.
plenty of space
See these
on the
tyres
track.
through to the end now.
So let's see what we can do. So we were on
Okay,
the radio.
clear.
We were on the radio with the engineer a few laps before, and he did say about Bottas having front wing damage from our incident. I did not expect that, where the engine's just blown up in front of my eyes and taken him out of the race. So what a crazy turn of events that is. So gee whiz. We do have a lead on Sonoda, so, but yeah, that is just crazy.
Valtteri has dropped out of the race.
There's a confirmation of what I just said. But yeah, what a wild turn of events. So the last few laps have just been an intense battle between me and Piastri. I've currently got ERS mode, manually doing it, because it is just intense, and the only thing I've got is power on the straights that I can beat them with. Like, every other aspect I can cover off, so, but I just need to keep making sure I can stay ahead of their DRS trap, and these sections are okay, but it's when you get to after this turn here, you get onto the back straight, and it's like they just start surging. And I think this has been since about lap 14. I've just been head to head, and it's just wild. And you'll deploy ARS here just to get that handy lead, but we'll see if we can hold on. I've been struggling, my tyres aren't gripping, like nothing seems to be going my way, and you can see the whole pack's really caught up to what I've been doing is punching up, really, because I just can't gain anything on them. And the best way, oh no,
Use overtake now. Come on, push hard.
so I got to push hard here just because he was going to get me there. We have some ERS left for the front pit straight, so these corners not so bad. It's just those straights that I'm getting killed on without ERS. But you can see the pack's bunched up nicely, and there's a big 30-second gap between me and Russell. So let's see how we hold on here. It is getting intense. We are fighting for the points in our 4th race of the season. It would be nice to hold off the Aussie, but it also would be nice to have Aussies both in the points here. So let's see what can happen. I'm getting a bit nervous. If you lay off me here, Oscar, I'll give you a big sloppy kiss if you're interested. So we'll keep that into the trailers out the back, but yeah, no one can know. Anyway, so they are within that second this whole time. The grey skies are there, but I don't think it's expected to rain. We are getting very, very tight, and we have gone off a bit. So he has gotten that spot. Now let's see if we can make it back, okay?
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place.
So we are going to have to get him on the straight. And we have nearly gone up his arsehole. Oh, gee, Oscar, come on. Give me that spot back. I beg you. I beg you, sir. Can we get back into this position? We have just lost 2 points. And I think I've got him up the outside. Maybe the inside. We are going to break very late. There is maybe a bit of contact, but we have held on. And we are in front with DRS, and we don't probably need to use ERS on this straight, but we will anyway, just to make sure. That was tight, and oh boy, wow, this is a race. It's only for 8th, but about the whole field is going for the points at the moment, just because it's so banked up, and wow, oh wow, I don't know what to say. Most of this recording I've just been like silent, just trying to battle, and I'm like, I need to produce some content for you guys, so I need to commentate. So I am commentating now, but it is intense, and I am struggling to drive and do this. So things I do for you guys. Be sure to chuck a like and subscribe if you are enjoying this series so far, because gee, if I had a heart rate monitor, it would be fucking buzzing, boys. Anyway, we will deploy ERS again here. Just chuck us a like and subscribe, or just come back and I'll give you kisses, alright? Iliol, our ERS is getting low for this back straight, and I don't like it, and we are going to push it maybe to 25%, and then we will just rely on the F1 gods. Mate, we've gone a bit over 25%, but anyway, we are still ahead, and that's the paramount important factor, I guess. English is not our strong suit right now, but we will hit ERS here as well, just because we want that early
Great
advantage
stuff, mate.
on
You
him.
hit the target well there. Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down.
And we've
Okay, this is your
completed.
final lap of the race.
We have completed that objective, and Jeff has said we have a long way to go in this race.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
Now you want to talk when I'm commentating? You didn't talk all race, Jeff. Come on. Give me a chance to communicate. But he did say there is a lot of time left, but there is only a lap, not even now, so Yeah, can we hold on and get ourselves in the points for the third straight race? We can see Max has gone over the line. I was too busy trying to focus. I nearly went off the track there. Again, on control, so we're not professional gamers. This is fucking intense. I'm not having fun. Gee whiz. We are going to use our ERS here because we won't need it for the pit straight as much as we have been. I think we could hold on, and I think Oscar might even get himself in the points, which maybe isn't good for constructors, but I don't think we're going to be battling McLaren anyway this season. Oh, fuck. I forgot to put ARS on because I was talking too much, so let's hold on here and get around this, and we have enough ARS hopefully for the final straight of this race. The Japanese Grand Prix at the Suzuka Circuit. Let's do it. As the fans roar, they see the Australian pairing. 8 and 9, both in the points. Let's fucking go, lads. Let's
Okay,
go.
pick up rubber and bring it home.
Wow. My heart was just pumping then. So, wow. So, as we can see, Maxi Boy on top of the podium. Red Bull absolutely loving his season this year, but Hamilton and Charles Leclerc, second and third. Smythe, you'd absolutely love seeing your boy on the podium, so fair play to you. Let's get into the standings. Well, there you have it. Another race weekend done, and we have Max Verstappen leading again, 23 seconds ahead of second. He started first, finished first, and had the fastest lap. What more can you do when you're getting 26 points? Phenomenal racing by Max. That's all I'll say. Lewis and Charles Leclerc, though, both pretty good on the podium. I am disappointed I didn't get driver of the day. I know I had a dirty move at the start to take out my teammate and probably ruined his whole race and potential of getting points this season. So we will see what we can do. But Oscar and I just sitting there beautifully. Danny Rick up 6 spots, but yeah, 13th to 8th for us. Love the work. Look, I'm not going to complain about any of that race because if you start outside the points and you finish in them, you cannot possibly complain. So, get some good resource points there. Rating points, sorry. It is really fucking late here now. 68 rated though. Race weekend done and dusted. We're now 68 rated. We're moving up in the world. Let's have a look at the engine wear. We may need to do some replacements going into the next race. But sitting 6th in yeah, I was going to say drivers, but I said constructors, and it's the same for both. We're the lone points getter for our team, but we sit 11 points ahead of Sainz and 12 points ahead of the other Ferrari. So it will be hard to get ahead of them, especially considering both are accumulating points, whereas only one of us are at kick sour. Max already with a G26, I can't math at this hour. Point lead over Lando and just dominating really. So after 4 races, he's a race ahead of pretty much. So, but the only person to beat him on that fucking P1 is me. So let's go, lads. Yeah, so I will take that. We have done very well so far this season. I'm assuming I said it in the recording, but you have been enjoying it. Do be sure to hit a like and subscribe button. It would mean the absolute world to me. I know I sound very monotone and boring right now. It is currently, my phone isn't showing it, but 4:27 a.m. in the morning. So, yeah, I love your support, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video, I hope, and let's see if we can dominate in the Chinese Grand Prix. Until then, peace out.